You can do it. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Okay. All right. So welcome in. I'm excited. If you're checking this out, that means you're interested in joining our 30-day transformation. So I want to go over quick. I'm going to keep this quick, under 10 minutes, to explain, what you're going to get, what to expect, some of the products included for this cleanse. So, you know, I'm excited. I think this is a great place for folks to get started. If you're willing to start on your health journey, I find this is a great way to sort of get it going, start feeling better, improve your energy, improve your digestion, improve your sleep, cut cravings. All that can happen, or at least start to happen in these 30 days. And we'll talk about it. Now, um, so let's talk about what's in it. So it's really going to include essentially five total products that are going to help along with kind of what we're going to do, from a dietary standpoint here. So, um, so yeah, let's just get right into it. So the first thing that's in it is we're going to be talking about the Super Amino 23, which is awesome because it has all your essential amino acids that you need to get from plants. They're 99.9% bioavailable. They're easily absorbed by your body in around 23 minutes, which is very cool. And, is really helpful for helping build muscle. It's really helpful for helping tighten skin, the elastin in your skin, which is really nice. It's really going to help you regenerate your glands and organs because, again, the amino acids are the building blocks we have of cells. So these amino acids are the essential ones we need. It's a really nice supplement. And the 23 comes from it being absorbed within 23 minutes. So, this is fantastic for creating lean muscle, help strengthening connective tissue, helping you burn fat, tighten skin. It's also great for energy and improving mental acuity, so staying sharp mentally. So that's the first product that we talk about on this cleanse. The second one is our super greens, which come in the form of our power shake. And this is awesome because it comes from sprouted, organic, wind dried superfoods that are regeneratively farmed. So you're talking about the highest caliber nutrition you could possibly get. In fact, it's going to contain 96% of your micronutrients that you need daily. There's up to 12 servings of fruits and vegetables per serving, and this is the reason it's so important because you're getting it from regenerative soils, because you're getting it from organic places that do rotate crops, that do not heat their foods. It's going to be something that goes a really, really long way. It's especially important now because we're now reaching a place where less than 1% of our Earth's soil is deemed nutrient dense. And this is due to things like fast farming practices, chemicals like glyphosate, which we're going to touch in a minute. So, I used to be one of those people, if you didn't have to supplement to reach optimal health. But the truth of the matter is, like, as we are continually degenerating our soils, as we are, um, really kind of depleting our nutrients, depleting our soils, it's going to be a major, major issue here. So having something that's regeneratively farmed that we know is organic, that's coming from nutrient dense soil, is a great way to build up the nutrients you need to get started here. What's nice is because the main farm where most of this comes from is from Utah. It's like miles away from any sort of industrialization. Everything is wind dried, which is really nice. So it's not heated, which means you don't lose any nutrients due to heat, which is great. So this is great for improving energy levels, helping reduce cravings, getting the fuel you need to your cells. And again, it's from all organic superfoods. So it's coming from real whole foods. There's no isolates here, which is fantastic. The next thing that's a part of this, number three, is really important, is our Biomedic. And this is really important because, we talk about glyphosate and pesticides really just destroying our crops. Well, Biomedic is a fantastic product because it actually helps eliminate glyphosate and reduce C-reactive protein in the body. But let's take a step back. So what is glyphosate? It's actually a water-soluble toxin that is sprayed on the majority of crops here in America and is actually now in 75% of our air and drinking water here in America. Now, there's a problem because if you take a step back and consider that 70% of our earth and our bodies are made up of water, this is a problem because it gets in there. We know that, a few hundred miles east and west of the Mississippi, this is known as the cancer belt. Why? Because we get runoff of things like glyphosate in there. And again, if you're consuming foods that have this in it, if you're getting it through the air or even your drinking water, that is essentially an antibiotic that you're consuming on a regular basis. Anti means against, bios means life. So, it's a real problem. Destroys our microbiome, which communicates with the mitochondria of our cells. Damaged mitochondria are at the root of many of the common diseases that we see today. If you take a look at it, starting in the 1990s, which is really when glyphosate use exploded or started exploding, I should say. Uh, I don't think there's a coincidence we've seen, a skyrocketing of autoimmune diseases, neurodegenerative diseases like MS, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's. We're seeing autism, ADHD skyrocket at levels that we've never seen before. So, it's a real big issue. So one of the things Biomedic can do is it can help us get rid of the C-reactive protein, reduce C-reactive protein, eliminate up to 75% of glyphosate in our body in 6 weeks. That's incredible. And it's the only thing that I'm aware of, I know, that has been shown in a clinical trial to do that, which is very cool. It also helps break down something known as a mucoid plaque, which can build up on the intestinal lining. So helping break that down is important because if that gums up the intestinal lining, we're not going to be able to absorb the nutrients we need to. So, Biomedic, fantastic for helping reduce markers of inflammation like CRP, improve mood and immune system function, improve digestion, and get glyphosate out of the body. The fourth product that you're going to get is a tart cherry juice called apothecary. And in fact, one serving is equivalent of having 30 organic cherries. Now, tart cherries are one of the only foods that we're aware of that create its own melatonin, super high in antioxidants, phytonutrients, helps break down uric acid in the body, high in polyphenols and vitamin C, which actually help with iron absorption. So if iron absorption is something you struggle with, this tart cherry juice can really help. And it's really helpful for sleep, reducing the damage from free radicals. Cherries are great for helping enhance lymphatic flow and getting acidity and toxins out of the body, helping with skin and connective tissue. So it's great for collagen support as well. Finally, one of my favorites is we have the Super Cleanse R, which is a colon cleanse that includes a bunch of different antimicrobial parasitic herbs, things like wormwood and black walnut and clove, which are fantastic for not only parasites, but candida, fungus, molds. These are something you're going to take for 10 days during your cleanse. It's going to help improve bowel function, release toxins, and get these parasites out of the body. So, it's something that's absolutely fantastic. And honestly, are some of my favorite herbs to use in this case. So, those are the 5 products that you're going to get. It's important to understand that this is not a fast. So, there are no caloric restrictions. I do, however, suggest, choosing as many whole organic fruits and vegetables as you can during this time and start integrating those into your lifestyle. It's an incredibly powerful, holistic, whole foods, organic approach to cleansing your body. And what is happening is you're giving the body all of the essential nutrients, amino acids, and building blocks it needs to regenerate and stop degenerating. And what's neat is like you're going to get these other formulas too to help remove pesticides, parasites, which is obviously really important. And it's easy and practical. And the last step, and most importantly, if you're going to join us, you're going to get access to a group of practitioners, including me, that can support you during this cleanse. So there's an online group that you will be a part of, and I will give you access to my course for free so you can kind of follow along and learn along with it. There are also weekly calls for support. So if you want to have your questions answered by one of us, you can absolutely have it there. So, I hope this inspires you. I hope you're excited to join us. Feel free to reach out to me or, whoever sent you this if you want to get involved. Again, my goal and our goal here is to serve, and it's my mission, to help you realize that you are ultimately your own best healer. And when you create the right environment for your body, you can heal. So much love. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and looking forward to having you there. See you there. Okay.